Do you wish your website's AI chatbot could respond as accurately and naturally as you do? Well, Vengo AI is a new AI sales agent that works similarly to ChatGPT, but this AI has all the information about your business so that it can answer questions accurately and specifically. It helps to provide your website visitors with customer service and also turn your visitors into leads 24/7 without you having to manually engage in live chats yourself. Now, I'm going to be doing a Vengo AI review to see if this is really worth it. Now, if you are on the hunt for the newest and best AppSumo deals, I've been collecting them in my Notion spreadsheet, as you can see right here. Now, I update this Notion doc on a weekly basis, and you can actually get this doc completely free by clicking the link in my description. Now, if you were to purchase a monthly subscription on the Vengo AI website, it'll cost between $99 per month upwards to $1,500 per month. But right now, you can actually get lifetime access to Vengo AI on AppSumo with a one-time payment that's available for a limited time. Now, it currently starts at $69 for license tier 1, but keep in mind that prices will increase in a little over 6 days. Now, with license tier 1, you'll get 750 chat minutes per month. So the chat minutes are the total amount of time your AI assistant can engage in chat interactions each month, okay? And you are given one AI agent, and you can have 2 team members in your account, but unfortunately, you don't have any voice minutes per month for tier 1, and you cannot remove the Vengo AI watermark. But if you want voice minutes, then you would need to get tier 2. So the voice minutes are the total amount of time your AI assistant can engage in voice interactions each month. Now, if you want to remove the Vengo AI watermark, then you would need to get tier 3 or higher. And the highest tier is tier 5, which gives you the most limits, including unlimited team members. And keep in mind that this AppSumo deal is tied to all future or pro plan updates. And if you go over your voice minutes per month, you could purchase additional voice minutes, okay? So it's 50 cents per additional voice minute. Now, by the way, if you actually want to try out Vengo AI before you purchase it, you could click that second link in my description that takes you to this landing page where you could basically ask me about Vengo AI before you decide to buy it, okay? So you can ask me about all of my opinions, my thoughts about the tool, deal page specifics, tool details, and more. So I fed it all of this information, and as the days go on, I will continue to add it more information, more URLs I find across the web. So you can chat with Vengo AI, see if you like the way it responds, get information from me, from my knowledge, and also other websites across the web, and decide whether or not you want to purchase this tool. Okay, so this is Vengo AI. Now, I currently have 2 chatbots right here. So to create a new AI, we are going to click on Create New AI. And it's a step-by-step process, okay? So there are 8 sections that we need to go through to have our live AI. So the first section is the business information section. So let's just say I want to create an AI for my consulting business, okay, lead tagger. So I'm going to put all of that business information right here. Now, one caveat you need to know is that you actually need to fill out this entire form, regardless of whether or not you have the information, okay? So if you don't have a calendar link, it is required to add a calendar link. But let me fill this out right now. Okay, so this is all of my business information, and now we need to select the agent type. Okay, so you have 2 to choose from. You can choose a sales and lead generation agent type or an information and education agent type. So the first one will be more focused on generating sales and leads for your business. And then the second one obviously is more geared towards sharing information and educating your website visitors. But since I have a marketing agency and I want more sales and leads for my business, I'm going to select sales and lead generation, then click on next. Okay, now we are in the second step, which is the photo step. This is where we give your AI a face. So I uploaded my profile picture right here, then click on next to go to the third step. So this is where we choose a voice. We have 10 male voices and we also have 9 female voices. You can also select the language as well. So these are the current languages that are available. Now keep in mind that this voice section is tied to the voice minutes per month. So if you have license tier 1, then this voice section might not be too relevant. So just keep that in mind. Now let me play some of these voices for you. So this one is Chrissy.
Want to find out how I made $100 a day without leaving the house? Click subscribe and I'll show you how.
Okay, and this one is Cassidy.
I just love talking about movies, TV shows, really anything that...
Okay, so not too bad. Now let's try out the male voices. This one is Aaron.
Another exciting week for AI. There's a lot of innovative developments we're going to cover in...
And this one is Max.
Never delay kissing a pretty girl or opening a bottle of whiskey.
Okay, I think that one is just okay. Let's try Matthew.
Are you still looking for the right voice?
Okay, I like Matthew, so I'm going to select Matthew, then click on next. Okay, now we are getting into the information feeding part. So this is where we feed the AI all of our business information. So this is what makes Vengo AI much more tailored to your business, more unique versus standard ChatGPT. So we can add various business links right here. So a link to a sales meeting I did, my company's FAQ, a podcast interview, my blog, a webinar, and we can add additional URLs as well. So I'm going to copy the Why Choose Us page from my website and add it to the company FAQ, which is similar to FAQ. And I'm going to copy the blog URL and add it to this one right here. And I'm also going to add my digital marketing services page to this one right here, the custom URL. Okay, so I have 3 URLs that I fed the AI, and then you can add as many as you want. Okay, so I'm going to click on next. And here is where we upload our additional files. So it says, to make your AI work really well, please add all of your company documents, such as sales training manuals, company FAQs, interviews, news articles, video transcripts, important business documents. The more you add, the more sales your AI will help you close. Now keep in mind that you can select 5 files at a time only, and the supported files are Word docs, .text files, Excel files, and PDFs. You'll notice that PowerPoint files are not included here, which is kind of unfortunate because I do create PowerPoint slides for my sales presentations. So I wish there was ability to upload PowerPoint files and other files as well. So just keep that in mind. But I do have an SEO agreement that I do want to feed the AI. It has detailed information about the statement of work and all of the services that I would provide to a client. So I definitely want to feed the SEO agreement to the AI. So I'm going to click on next. Okay, now we are in the additional resources section. So this is where we upload additional resources. So you can manually add resources here, or if you have a lot of resources, you could download the sample CSV file. And that file looks like this, where you can upload the title, the URL, and any category that you want to categorize it at. You'll save this CSV file and then upload it right here. So for the additional resources, I might want to include resources that is not on my website. I'm predicting that when someone chats with the AI, they might be asking about the ROI of SEO, probably, right? So I want to feed that information to the AI. So the title, I'm going to say the ROI of SEO, and I found this blog URL from SEMrush, which is the ROI of SEO, how to measure SEO ROI with formulas. So I think this is a great resource that I can feed to the AI if my customers are asking about that. So for category, I don't know, I'm just going to say ROI, then click on next. And here is where we add our customer greetings. So this is the first message that that the AI will send when someone lands on your website. So my first greeting could be, hey there, how can I help you out? And then for my second greeting, I can say something like, do you have any questions about our SEO services? Okay, so I'm just gonna keep these two greetings, then click on next. And this is where we provide the AI additional information about our business services. So aside from the websites you feed it, the files, and the additional resources, you can add even more information about your services. And these are the specific questions you can answer. So what services or products does your business provide? How are you different from your competitors? What are your most profitable line items? And what are your 5 best sales lines to close a deal? So you can type these answers or you can speak your answer as well. So let me fill this out. Okay, so for the services and products, I just said we provide SEO, social media, and paid search services to local businesses. We offer SEO consultations, so on and so forth. Now, when I was filling this out, I was actually speaking my answer. And when you speak your answer, it doesn't include all of the punctuations. There's no periods or anything like that. So you will need to manually go in and edit the text after you speak it. And then I also said this about how I'm different than my competitors. And then these are my most profitable line items. And I gave it the 5 best sales lines to close a deal. And by the way, you can make this as detailed as possible. And I do recommend going above and beyond and then just feeding it as much information on this page as you can. So once you are done, just click on finish. Okay, so it looks like we are done. And okay, so we are back in the business info step. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty easy to set up your AI assistant. Now, one thing I noticed was that you cannot really prompt it, as in you can't tell it to, be friendly or always mention a specific thing. It'll only reply according to the documents you give it, okay? And I guess that's one way you can prompt it, particularly in the services section. You can say something like, always mention XYZ, or start off with XYZ question, something like that. But I really wish there was a section where you can give it a specific prompt that it'll follow every single time. I think that'll make the AI much more smarter and just speak exactly like how you want it to speak. Another thing I noticed was that you cannot upload any YouTube videos or any videos for that matter. As you know, I have tons of YouTube videos and I wish I was able to upload all of my YouTube videos or other YouTube videos that I find across the web. And one bug I'm noticing here just now is that for whatever reason, it uploaded the SEO agreement 2 times. I think I might have uploaded it a second time because it didn't upload at first. So just be careful as you are going through each step that it correctly uploads everything and you don't see any issues with anything you've added to the AI. Okay, so a few days ago, I actually created my chatbot for my website. So it has more information. I did spend quite a bit of hours just finding information about my business and then uploading them to the AI. And also one thing I want to point out is that the last time I uploaded files the other day, it failed this one, and then this particular SEO agreement is still in progress actually. So whenever you do upload files, just make sure you can see successful here. If it's not successful, then you'll definitely want to try uploading it again. Now to add the AI onto your website, you can click on integration, and then you need to select the AI you want. I'm going to select this one, and then all you do is just copy this onto your website. So I am on my website, and this is the Vengo AI sales agent, okay? You can see my profile picture right here that I gave it, and this is how the icon will look like on the bottom right-hand corner. So now we can ask it anything we want. So I can say something like, what services do you provide? And it says, we provide a range of services focused on SEO, paid search, and social media marketing tailored for local, small, and mid-sized businesses. Our approach is unique. And then it says, if you're interested, could you share your name, email, and phone number so we can discuss how we can assist you further? So a few things I like about this is that it's really fast. So you ask it a question and it immediately responds. So I really like that. I also really like how it naturally provides you with an answer. It doesn't sound like a robot. It sounds very casual, and the English is, really good. So I'm going to provide it with my name. So I'm just going to say Lee. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it says, hi Lee. It's great to connect with you. Could you please share your email and phone number? So I want to try to trick it. I'm just going to say my mail is ken@leetiger.com. Let's see if it understands that. Okay, so it says, thank you for sharing your email and then phone number. Okay, I'm going to provide the phone number. Okay, so thank you for providing me with your phone number. And then it says, if you have any specific questions, I'm here to help. So it's actually not too bad. Okay, now I want to ask it some more specific information. Okay, so I want to ask it something like, I want to know if it knows my phone number, because I did provide the AI with my website URL, right? And my website URL does have my business phone number and my business email. So let's just ask it for the business phone number, and let's see what it replies with. Okay, so it says, I don't have a direct phone number to share. It says, if you'd like, you can reach out to me via email at ken@leetiger.com. Okay, so it didn't pull the email from my website. Now, if we check under the info section, it looks like I did provide this email to the AI, but I didn't provide the phone number. So it looks like when I asked the AI about my phone number, it is pulling from this tab right here. Okay, so I'm gonna give it my phone number, then click on Save Changes. Okay, so it's saved, and yeah, so it always, after you save it, it always takes you to the next step. So this is the next step, but let me go back to my website and let me ask it again. What is your phone number? And let's see. Okay, so I don't have a direct phone number, but you can email me. So let me refresh. Let's see if that might help the AI give us a more accurate result. So what is your phone number? Okay, so I don't have a direct phone number to share. So that's another thing I'm noticing, is that whenever you do feed the AI with information, it does take a while for it to process. The other day when I was testing out this tool, I noticed that as well. And it takes, I don't know exactly, but roughly 30 minutes, an hour for it to process. And then when you ask it again, it should answer it correctly. Okay, now if you remember, I did upload my SEO agreement, and this is the SEO agreement. And I want to ask it something inside this document. So I'm going to ask it about the SEO services. So I want to see if it pulls this information in my Word document. So I'm going to say, what SEO services do you include? Now let's see what it replies back with. Okay, so it says, we include a variety of SEO services. These services typically encompass an SEO audit, market, competitor research. So let me pull up my SEO agreement Word doc. And yeah, it's basically exactly the same. Tweaks to content, outreach. So as you can see here, it does effectively analyze all the documents you give it, and it does accurately reply, which is really nice to see. Vengo AI also gives you some analytics as well. So these are all of my metrics for all of my AI chatbots, but let me click my business one, which is this one. So total clients, 7, sales leads, 2, average chat time, a little over 1.5 minutes, total chat messages, 81. And then you can see the client growth and sales lead growth over time. So how does it know what's like a client and sales lead? So whenever it asks for, the name and email and phone, that'll turn into a lead. Okay, so if I go to sales leads, we can see 2 leads here. So this is the AI chatbot name, and then the client name, email, phone number, and status. So we can see both are set as new lead. And then we could actually view the chat summary for each of these people. So we can click on that eye icon, and let's wait for it to load. This is another thing as well, is that the UI UX is easy. It's easy to use, but sometimes it does take a little while for each section to load. So just keep that in mind. And this is the conversation summary. What's really nice is that the AI generates this customer requirements and follow-up actions for you. So the requirements is, inquiring about SEO services, and follow-up actions for me is the agent should provide further clarification on the SEO services if Lee has specific requirements or questions. And then you could view the full transcript right here by clicking on this button, and then let's wait for it to load. Again, it does take a little while to load each section. And then if you want to see the full chat transcript, you can click on this button and it'll actually save a text file onto your computer. Okay, so to view that text file, so this is how the text file looks like. So this is the agent, this is the customer, agent response, customer response, so on and so forth. Okay, so this is how the file looks like if you click on full chat transcript. And then regarding the transcript, you could actually view that in chat history. So if you click on chat history and select your AI, then select the date range, you could view the exact chat history for this specific date range for this AI. So I have here 7 different chats. We can see the lead captured, messages, the chat ID, the date, and then we can click on view transcript. And this is the transcript, okay? Now pay attention here because you could actually continue to teach the AI on how to respond to your customer's question. Okay, so for example, this person said, what SEO services do you include? And this is what the AI answered back. So we can review this, and if we want to make changes, if we don't like the way the AI replied to this question, we can click on this little icon right here and then provide it with a suggestion. So the suggestion I provided the AI is, our services will vary depending on your needs and websites. We pride ourselves in tailoring each engagement to the business to ensure we meet your goals and expectations. Okay, so I'm going to click on submit and give it a few seconds here. Okay, sent successfully. So right now I'm basically training the AI on how to reply to certain questions. Now, one thing I want to point out is if the customer gave you their name and email address, they will also get an email, automatic email with the conversation. Okay, so this is how the email your customers would get if they provide it with their email address. So it says, hello, please find the transcript of your recent chat conversation on our website. And then it includes this PDF right here. Now, I really wish it also included my first name. Not exactly sure why it didn't catch my first name, but so that's one thing to keep in mind. Now, aside from the customer getting an email, you will get an email as well. So this is how the email looks like. It's a conversation summary. So it has, the name of the AI that ran this chat, the customer's email. Not exactly sure why the name didn't pop up here, but it also gives you the customer requirements and follow-up actions. So now it's your responsibility to follow up with this specific customer. So this is the 24/7 customer support and lead generation feature in a nutshell. So the AI chats with your website visitors, and then it emails you a summary and tells you exactly who this person is and what you need to do as next steps. You can also customize the way your AI looks like, but before I show you that, I want to show you the voice features, okay? Because if you get tier 2 or higher, you do get voice minutes. So you know how the chat minutes work, but now let's talk about the voice minutes. So I'm going to toggle the volume on, and then my microphone, I'm going to toggle it on as well. And then I'm going to select allow while visiting the site. Okay, so my microphone is in use. Okay, so as I'm talking, you could see here that it's
I
recording.
understand that your microphone is in use. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to type them out, and I'll be here to help. I appreciate your input. If you have any specific points or questions you'd like to discuss, feel free to share. I'm here to assist you.
What services do you offer?
We offer a range of services focused on SEO, paid search, and social media marketing, tailored specifically for local, small, and mid-sized businesses. Our approach is unique because we create custom campaigns designed to grow each business's leads and revenue.
I'm Ken.
Hi, Ken. It's great to connect with you. If you have any questions about our SEO services or how we can assist your business, feel free to ask.
Okay, so as you can see, you could have a natural sounding conversation with your AI. Now let me show you the other languages, okay? So I'm going to select Spanish and then toggle on the volume and my microphone. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Si necesitas ayuda con algo específico sobre nuestros servicios de SEO, no dudes en preguntar.
Okay, so I don't think it's too bad. One thing I noticed is that it didn't speak out this last part. Also with the English, it didn't speak out this last part as well. So it speaks out most of the text, but I'm noticing sometimes the last one doesn't get spoken. Also, what you notice is that the voice changes as well. So for English, I had that male voice, but for Spanish, it's the female voice. Now let me try Chinese. No, I'm not gonna turn on the microphone, but I'm gonna turn on the audio, and I'm just gonna say hello, and let's see what happens here for Chinese.
你好，很高兴见到你。如果你需要了解我们的 SEO 服务或其他信息，请随时告诉我。同时，可以告诉我你的名字吗？
Okay, so it spoke in Chinese, and the voice is also female as well. So just keep that in mind. Also, I'm noticing is that the Chinese text actually isn't showing up. So I think that might be a bug for the Chinese language. Okay, now let me show you how to customize the look of your AI. So you can select your AI, and then you can change all of these colors here. So right now I have it as this orange color. Maybe for the heading background color, I can maybe change it to black. So this is the preview. So you could change the colors here, but unfortunately you cannot change anything else. I really wish you could change the fonts, but unfortunately you cannot change the fonts or how the chat widget itself looks like, unfortunately. It's just the colors that you can change. So I'm gonna click on Update Widget. And now let me refresh my page to see if it properly updates. Okay, yep, so it updates right here. Now I also want to talk about the looks, okay? So right now this is a WordPress website, and this is how it looks like, okay? So it looks not too bad. It looks good just in terms of how everything is spaced out. But earlier today, I added the Vengo AI code to a ClickFunnels landing page, and this is how the chat widget looks like on ClickFunnels, okay? So if I click on it, you could see it just looks way too big on top here. Not exactly sure why the left and right is transparent, so it does not look good on ClickFunnels. And this is how it looks like on Landingi. This is another landing page builder. So it looks better than ClickFunnels, as you could see, but there is this kind of like black square, not exactly sure why. And then for my other WordPress websites, it looks like this, which is not too bad. But if you notice right here where it says enter your message, you could see this Times New Roman looking font, but it's only on this WordPress website. You know, if you go to this one, it's this kind of like more Arial Helvetica looking font. And then this one, it's this looking font. So out of my 4 different websites, the AI chat just looks a little different. And then this one is on my lead tagger website. So what I'm thinking here is that it's pulling from the CSS, other HTML code that's on the website. So that might be the issue. but this just looks really bad on ClickFunnels for whatever reason. So there might be also a bug that's in this tool. So that's something that Vengo AI definitely needs to work on, is that it should look consistent across any website. And regardless of any additional CSS or HTML code that that other website has. And depending on which tier you get, you can invite team members. Now to invite a team member, just click on team and you can add the person's name, email, and you can give them a password and select what parts of the tool to give access to. So to manage AI, view the analytics, chat history, sales leads, integration, billing, and team. So you can, select anything you want. I already added one person right here. And if you click on this pencil, these are all the settings that I gave it. And from what I can see right now, I don't believe there is a way to limit which AI each person has access to. We can just select manage AI, but there's no way to select which AI we can give it access to, which is unfortunate. I think it would be really powerful to just limit the access of which AI each of your team members has access to. That way you can have, multiple clients, multiple businesses, and each person can only manage that specific business's AI. So at least from what I'm seeing right now, I don't believe it is possible to specify which AI each person has access to. Now remember, if you want access to my Notion doc of all of the newest and best AppSumo deals you shouldn't miss, you can grab this for free by clicking the link in my description. So as you can see, it's very simple to set up your own AI sales agent. But regarding the UI interface, it does look like an aged old tool. So I think there is great opportunity to make the UI much easier and nicer to look at. And you'll notice throughout the video that there are some quirks and bugs hidden throughout the tool. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, in terms of customization features, it's pretty limited, and it's very unfortunate that the chat widget looks different across all of the websites that I have. Not exactly sure why. But regardless, the AI does respond really quickly, which is what I really like, and very naturally and accurately according to the business information that you feed it. Now, if you want to check out the AppSumo deal page, just click the link right over here. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know by smashing that like button and also subscribing to my channel. Feel free to click this video if you want to continue on. But with that said, thank you, and I will see you in the next one.